What up, everybody? Welcome back to MC8. We are the YouTubers of Attitude. I'm Jared. It's Saturday. You know what that means. It's time to review some Power Rangers Dino Fury with some Ginga Man in the background. For now, be sure to give this video a like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell icon, notify me post videos and call, and follow all this media and Twitch. You gotta give him this video. He's going on for. Ryan was gonna join me, but he's on his way home, and then we're gonna be hopping over to Twitch after this. But for now, let's not worry about that. What about the episode? Oh my God, I need to pull my tablet. Episode Winning Attitude. It's episode 5. I'm just gonna say right now, not my favorite episode of the series so far. They did what I told them not to do, and they did not stick the landing. But it doesn't mean I did not. Well, let's just go through the episode, and I'll go through the pros and the cons afterwards. And yeah, I gotta mosey on up out of here. So basically, Izzy is training for a track meet, and who is training her is her cousin, who is this has been brought to my attention all week. She's played by Special Olympics. Okay, she's a special. I guess is she a champion? I don't know much. I know her name, the person playing the character Lily is being played by Sarah Dalton. I want to say she's a champion in Special Olympics, but I don't know a whole lot. But I just thought to myself, oh, this is gonna be nice. This is gonna be sweet, and I was right because at the beginning of this episode, my heart was already fucking full. I was like, oh, that's so sweet. She's training Izzy. She's like, remember to keep your breathing, so long distance running and all. I'm not the expert on long distance running. One of my cousins is. He's the track star. I was more into wrestling, and we only did track for training purposes, for I guess endurance or whatever. But that's not the point. It was nice. But it was in line with the problem of the episode, which I'm gonna get to in the con part. Basically, not a lot happens. Like she's training, then. The Rangers, yeah. Lily's training. They get introduced to. Lily's training Izzy. Izzy introduces Zato, Amelia, and I was gonna say, holy crap, Ollie to Lily. Then the story happens, and then they get a message from Solon that there's something going on near Izzy's track meet. It's like one of the Zords is there. We know this. Let's just keep moving. Jane and Jayborg are teaching kids about what to happen if they run into a Sporix. Don't be scared. Relax. Call the hotline. They come up with this little song. It was cute. But then an actual Spork ends up on Jane's leg. They're freaking. One of the kids got this shit covered because it's they take Jane's phone, dial the hotline number, which is 555-0172. I don't know what that has to do with anything yet. I'm gonna figure that out later. But yeah, the child calls the Power Rangers. They show up and they fight the Monster. The Monster's name is Brine Blast. Okay. Right. Yeah. They fight Brine Blast. Brine Blast gets away. And we go back to the track. Izzy is training, and Lily shows up, but she shows up a half hour late, and then Izzy goes she doesn't go off, but she she I guess in the way they wanted it to portray is she's going off on Lily, but in the way they wanted it portrayed, in the way it was portrayed, it's totally different. She basically tells her off, not a little bit, not that as bad. It's not as bad, but it's it got. I'm not gonna lie, it got me. I was pissed. I was already pissed. Oh man. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to it. So yeah. She's like, look, you were late. I needed you. You weren't here. Don't bother coming to the race tomorrow, whatever the fuck. Oh god. Oh right. So and while the Rangers were expositing in the middle of fucking like right on the open public, they mentioned like, oh, they gotta go get the Zord out. They basically Mucus is eavesdropping and finds out that location. Why Void Knight knows that location as well is beyond me. But his idea is to now go destroy it. Comes the day of the race. Warden, I call him Warden Douche because he's a douche. He's a caring father, but he's still a douche. He's basically trying to pep up Izzy. You see Lily there, but also her friend Mona, because I forgot to mention, but Lily went shopping with her friend Mona, and that's why she was late. And her friend Mona is in a wheelchair because she broke her leg, and she's like basically telling Izzy like, "Yo, without Lily, I wouldn't be able to do it much right now. She's so great. She tells me so much about you. You're so great." And I was like, "That's nice." Y'all wanted to. I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it. Oh my god, I'm gonna go off so bad. I'm holding my tongue. I'm trying to hold my tongue. So Izzy realizes she fucked up and just goes on the race. Even though like, Izzy wanted to apologize then and there, but her dad is like, "Hey, you gotta get ready for the race." I'm like, you good? Oh, I do not like him. I understand him. I do. I still don't like him. I do not like him. Oh God, he'll probably grow on me, but for now, he's an asshole. I do not like you. Oh, got me mad. It got me mad. So yeah, during the middle of the race. Oh right, Izzy was also worried because the new girl in town who's pretty fucking good on the track field. Yeah, she's worried about that. But then that new girl ends up hurting her ankle during the race, and Izzy's like, "Oh, but I'm already so far. I'm already taking the lead." But then she realizes, like, okay, I gotta be a good person, and because she remembers, like, Lily saying, like, there's more to winning. There's more to this than just. There's more to life than just winning. It's also being a good person. Like, you're right, Lily. You're right. That's why you're the best. Get to them. Ooh. So Izzy helps out the actually, does the character even does she even have a name? I guess her name is Fern. I'm gonna just call her Fern for now. But yeah, so she helped Fern. And then then Izzy figures out what the fuck was going on because she runs up on Mucus and Boom Tower trying to dig out her Zord and destroy it, and then the Rangers are told they join in. Actually, no, right? I forgot Jane and Jayborg. God damn. They see Brine Blast. Brine Blast grew. Jane and Jayborg entered in more hijinks while trying to call the Ranger hotline, and they ended up getting a ticket from the cop because they jumped into a dumpster to hide from the giant Brine Blast. The garbage. It's not a garbage can. It's like whatever, the garbage bin on wheels, whatever you want. It rolled and they kept going. It's like, oh, we're on 5th Street, no 6th Street, 7th Street, and then they end up crashing into a car, and a police car ended up getting a ticket. I'm just at that point, I was like, oh wow, this is not a good sign for Jane and Jayborg. Yeah, the Rangers are dealing with that in their Megazord, and then Izzy was fighting Boom, well, no, she told the Rangers to lead Brine Blast to her location so that they can have Brine Blast inadvertently dig out her Zord, and then that happened. That it combined with the Dino Fury Megazord. They beat the monster. Izzy finishes the race. After Izzy learned her lesson. She finished the race last. She apologizes to Lily, and then her dad is like, "Well, you didn't win, but I'm proud." Oh wait, it's her stepdad. I call her dad because like that's basically that's their familial connection. They're more like they're it's like they view each other more as father and daughter than just like stepfather stepdaughter. So I was like, it's cute. That's fine. Still does not help make me like him anymore because he's like, oh yeah, you were supposed to win. But then I heard what you did. That was cool. Like, whoa, what if she didn't? You would have just been mad that she didn't win, you asshole. Oh, I don't like. Oh, I don't like him. So yeah. Basically, it's an all is well that ends well life lessons. Like, hey, there's more to life than winning, and Lily is the best. Lily's the fucking best. That's all I gotta say. That's not much. It's a. I don't even know what kind of episode. This is not my favorite episode. That's all I'm gonna say. Pros and cons time. I already said so far. Pros, Lily is the best because she just is. She's actually, from what I'm seeing, though, she is the first character in the series to have Down syndrome. Because in the past, in Rangers, like brought to my attention by Morphin Network, they've had deaf people, blind people. I'm like, I don't remember this, but I'm glad to now have this information to now I can actually exposit this. I was like, it was cool. It was like when it was first announced that Sarah Dalton was gonna be in this, I'm like, oh, that's gonna be nice. It's gonna feel wholesome. And I was right. She is the best. Yeah, like that literally, I wake up to this show and I'm just like, you're a genuine sweetheart. I love this. She is the best. Awesome. She's awesome. And it's actually good that the series is bringing up things like last year they wanted to celebrate the 2020 Olympics in that shit of an episode. It was a shit episode of Beast Morphers, and they wanted to bring up the Olympics because it had nothing to do with the character of Robbie. They're doing it again. Robbie, have y'all not learned from Samurai and Megaforce? The fuck? Oh, Jesus Christ. That should be a con right there. But you know what? I like Javi, so it's fine. Jason Smith plays Brine Blast, so that's a pro. It's good to have him back. And it was also brought to my attention, again, thank you to Morphin Network, that the episode that he's in as the monster is the reveal of the Tiger Megazord. It's like a saber-tooth tiger, still a Tiger Megazord. I'm like, okay, she's the Jungle Fury Red Ranger was a tiger. Yes. Oh yeah. I like Kai. I write Kai, but it's like his character name is Ollie. I like Ollie's wit. It's like even though he didn't really have to say, he didn't get to say or do much this episode. I liked his wit because he's like, oh damn, maybe Lily should train me. And he's like, yeah, sure. If you like getting up at 5 a.m., I'm like, yeah, never mind. I like you. He's a smug prick, but his wit is on point. So that's more like the writing is good for his character, but I think it's more of the delivery from the actor that brings it even better. So that's points right there. We're gonna get to the writing. We're gonna get to that writing. Javi, he's cool, but that's also a con. I'm like, why would Javi's coolness be a pro and a con? Well, let me get to that. But yeah, no, I like Javi. I like Javi a lot. And then I wrote again for extra point. Lily is a sweetheart. She is the best. I don't care. This is my list. But obviously, Ramses and Ryan would agree if they were here, but they're busy. But yeah, she's the best. I also on Izzy's track number for her race, it says 1113. I'm like, A1113, but it's like more of an animation. But I was like, anytime you see 1113, I automatically think A1113 from like Pixar movies and Disney movies and whatnot. Because I was thinking Caltech, Cal Arts. So yeah, that's why. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's a nice little. And then the color saturation. That's a pro and a con in and of itself. So I'm gonna get into that now. I'm starting off the cons because there's a big con, but I'm gonna say that first. So the cons pro and the con is color separation. To some part, it flows naturally with the Sentai. Sometimes it's still like a little mad, but I think that's more of like when they were shooting and it's like, sometimes the sun's not out fully. Oh Jesus. Okay. But it's more like it's pro and con. The color is like on and off. But you're getting there. You're just getting there. Hobby, his coolness. It's a pro and it's also a con. It's a con in the case of his coolness doesn't reflect in the Sentai footage very well because it's based off Bomba from Real Soldier. He's cool, but he's very stoic with his coolness. In Hobby, he's just very charming and witty with his coolness. And it's like, that's not even a big con. It's just a little minuscule con, if anything. It's just, I noticed, I'm like, he can bring the cool factor of Bomba, but like when you're mixing his dub over the Real Soldier footage, it's like I don't know. It doesn't feel like Bomba. Like he's so suave. He's so cool. He's just so charming. And it's like I got nothing. He's like, there's not even a bad thing. It's just like, I'm sure you wanted him as the Black Ranger because he's way too smooth. He fits more of the bill of like of Chase from Dino Charge. He fits more of that, but whatever. If I see Hobby being a fucking womanizer, like not a womanizer, that's bad. But if I see him like as a flirt, I'm gonna be mad because I'm like, this guy's too goddamn smooth to be the Black Ranger in this series. Put him a different Sentai. All right. Other cons. I already spent the color. I already meant Hobby. Before we get to the big one, Jane and Jay Borg, their hijinks, it feels like it's gonna get stale, and I hope that they don't ruin. I hope like that. Like this is on the writers, Alwyn and Becca. Come on, I was praising y'all, and when I went back and said episode 1 ain't that bad, I was being harsh because I've been so spurned from previous seasons, and it's just like, oh god, y'all just trying too hard. But then I was like, you know what? It's not bad. And then you guys got better. What the fuck happened? Like y'all, like, oh god, why y'all gotta just know when to do your comedy right, and don't feature Jane and Jay Borg so heavily. But whatever, they were fine. But it feels like we're jumping the shark here. God damn it, we're jumping the shark. The big con of this episode. It got me mad. I was literally pausing this, rewatching this. I was just like angry. This got me legit angry. Like this got me on angry levels of Beast Morphers with Ravi and Roxy and their little misunderstanding from last year. I'm like, that's how angry I got. Because like Izzy's arc this episode, which is non-existent, it basically she's going, like I said, she went off on Lily for being late, which, like, first off, if you're feeling this pressure about the race, there should have been more shown instead of this one sentence, one throwaway sentence like, oh, my dad expects me to win all the time. Don't just say it. Show us. Show that he's there being so doting and a douchebag. I'm gonna get to him. Like, show him being so doting and just up her ass about this, and then like showing that pressure, and then in this footage, and like this footage that they used from the Sentai would have been perfect because it's like they fuck up on trying to get the monster, and it could have utilized that in the dialogue, in the dub, be like, I had him. What happened? Like what happened? Now I had him. She's mad at herself. She's mad at the team. She's lashing out because she's just like feeling the pressure of being a ranger, but also this race is just important because she wants to win, but she doesn't want to fuck up. Like that. You should have shown her feeling the pressure from this, and then like her little blow up. I want to go first. Fuck off with that. That's bullshit. You don't go off on Lily. Lily's a sweetheart. Bastards. But like it was unearned and unnecessary because she's like, oh, where were you? You're 30 minutes late. I needed your shake. I'm running on empty. You're like, what the fuck? Where did this come from? This had no rhyme or reason to. It got me so mad because I'm like, Lily's trying to explain. I was with my friend. She needed help. I'm like, and she tried to explain like my friend has a broken leg and she needs help sometimes with the shopping. But like, I'll understand if you wanted to go that route of her not being able to get her word out, but again, it's unearned and it's very unnecessary because Lily it seems like she only fucked up the one time. And it's like Lily could have been understanding about Lily's already understanding about it. She's a sweetheart. But it would show her being more understanding because she sees the pressure from her dad, like from Warden Garcia, being like, yo, you gotta win, 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 you gotta win. So like the story is there, but it's not executed well. So yeah, what the fuck? What the fuck? That was like it got me legit mad. Cause I'm like, oh, this is the road you're going down? You're gonna yell, okay. Ooh, I'll win back. Why would y'all do that? Y'all want? I feel like they're purposely trying to piss me off. Because they're like, oh, he's like, they're noticing, yeah, this writing is actually good. That's like we gotta piss Jared off. I feel like y'all are just purposely trying to piss me off. And like, I already said, Warden Garcia, I read Warden douche. He should have been shown more to shown. He should have been shown in this episode more to show that pressure being built up in Izzy. So why she just fucking just goes off on Lily. Because if you're just expositing within just one sentence and not showing her being pressured or feeling stressed, she looks nervous. That's it. But even then, you don't see it because not. Where is this in the story? Come on, you're better than this. And I feel like that it's like I feel like they try to put in too much for so little because most of it. Okay, here's another con. It's a constant con along with the Megazord, the theme song, even though the theme song is growing on me, and the morph sequence. The fucking commercials from Nickelodeon's case. Why are there so long commercials from what the fuck? Go fuck yourself. If it's Viacom, Nickelodeon, whoever the fuck. Go fuck yourself on that because it's like it detracts from the story of the episode where it can actually breathe and actually build to why Izzy is so stressed and pressured and goes off on Lily and then she realizes I fucked up. I'm an asshole. It's not earned. That is the biggest con of this episode. All of that because it's not an arc. It's not a story. It's nothing there and it's bullshit. And I really got mad to the lack of the story behind it and the fact that she just went off on sweet Lily. Sweet Lily. Whew! All in all, more pros than cons, but I feel like the amount of this big of a con, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, it equals out pros a bit, but this episode gets a low 3 out of 5. It's fine, but it could have been more. And I give you props for having Sarah Dalton in this episode. She was a sweetheart. She had a blast from what I've read, and I'm glad. Just if y'all gonna do something like that with Izzy's character next time, really do good. Really show us that she's stressed, that she's pressured from her dad and being a ranger. Don't just do what you did today. All right. So yeah, episode is fine. It's just that one really just stuck to my craw, and I'm like, don't fuck up next week. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't fuck up next week's episode because y'all was doing good. You was on high, and you fucked up. So you're not dipping low, but you probably just crescendoed yourself after episode 4. But what did you guys think of the episode? Am I wrong to feel like this? Do you agree, disagree? Let us know in the comments. Because maybe I'm looking at this totally differently, but the way it looked is like it just felt lazy. It felt lazy and rushed. But yeah, right now I'm about to set up and go over to Twitch. We're gonna watch Power Rangers. Not Power Rangers. Not watching Power Rangers. We're watching Kamen Rider Saber and Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger. And then tomorrow, Sunday, is gonna be for now our last stream of K-pop due to Twitch's change with the DMCA and whatnot. But we'll figure that out. We'll get to that when we get to that. Yes, that is my cue to go and get ready for some good tokusatsu to get this off my brain. All right, then. If you guys can't make it, that's fine. Until then, though, catch you guys later. Peace.